transcending history and the world, a tale of dudes and souls, eternally retold.
There it is. Jeez, hi chat. Sorry, all my audio stuff got mixed up in the last time I did this. Hold on a second. I have to literally fix everything. God, man, hide that and hide this. Jesus. Anyway, hi chat. Hello. Hello. We're back. All right, man. I'm like, what is going on? We're back. I'm just gonna jump scare the shit out of you. We're doing it. I just got your notification to say get in here. I'm just doing what I was told to do. Hey, you know, it's kind of an important day. It could be important, you know. No expectations. Zero expectations on the entire situation. Just none at all. There's only like 15,000 gift subs on the line or something like that. More subs than I've had in like 5 years. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here's where we're at. Cody, goddamn, thanks for the 20 gift subs, dude. Holy shit. There we go. There we go. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, and that's how it do. We are sitting here with all of our potentials, and yeah. Chat, people are like, bro, where's your Final Fantasy shirt? And I'm like, my dude, do you not understand this desire sensor thing? Okay? Do you not understand how the desire sensor works? Please. Come on, dude. Give me a break. This desire sensor, you start thinking too hard about it and shit. Come on. I know how this shit works, okay? Yeah, let me make a tweet. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We already used it already for Sephiroth. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to talk about it. There we go. I gotta get the state of play stream up as well. Damn, bro. Damn, goddamn. All right, so yeah, significant amount of gift subs. RE9 demo DMC6 do you not know how to read? I'm not buying into DMC6 is gonna get revealed here from some rando on Twitter. I ain't buying it. I'm not. Like, I will not. I'm not following it, dude. I'm like, who is this person? What are we talking about? Some rando thinks that DMC6 is happening when the guy that made DMC pretty much recently left Capcom. I'm like, so he left halfway through the development? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just, I'm standing by it. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it does happen. Your dog accidentally spilled dog food on a copy of Devil May Cry 5. DMC6 must be coming soon. You got the Jesus Cheeto? Damn, the Jesus Cheeto. Al Zero, why no FF7 shirt? Because y'all don't understand how desire sensors work. y'all just forgot. Y'all seriously forgot. I'm here trying to keep video games alive after doing this shit for 38,000 years. And y'all are out here making demands. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway. Requiem King, thanks for the prime, dude. FML vibes. North Star stream. Thanks for the bits multiple times. Appreciate it, dudes. So, yeah. You know, it worked for the MVC collection. Well, I mean, we didn't know that was going to get announced. We have things that we didn't even know that existed. Like Brother, that wasn't put into existence. That was actually a genuine surprise. I want to be genuinely surprised today. There's a reason why this is at 1,000 gift subs. It's not a guarantee, much less all the other bullshit that comes after it. It's not a guarantee, dude. So let's just chill. Let's just chill on that, and then we'll find out. Bloodborne gets a sequel, not a remake. I would be very surprised if, dude, that'd be wild if there was a massive ass rug pull today and it's a Bloodborne state of play. I just don't feel like that in my heart or soul. I don't feel it. I don't feel anything Bloodborne happening, but maybe that just means something, you know? Maybe, just maybe, that actually means something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to find out very soon. Let me get this stream up. State of play. Stream. Where are we at? Sony State of Play live stream GameSpot from PlayStation? Yeah, this is the one. Alright, they got the general countdown. Alright, chat, so yeah, just to recap, we got a lot of things in here that could potentially happen. Pretty much. And I'll just break it down. We had a lot of possibilities in the previous couple of events and transactions that we've had on stream. Notably, the Microsoft event, which I think I actually missed out on. Yeah, I didn't even watch that. I watched it post event, and there were some kind of cool things there, but I wasn't expecting much, and there wasn't like much that lined up with me. But I was kind of pleasantly surprised by a few things. The Nintendo Direct was definitely something. It was definitely something. The thing I remember the most about the Nintendo Direct was that FF7 got announced, Rebirth got announced, and then Todd Howard showed up in the end, and then that crazy anime puzzle co-op game that looks really good. Like, that's the one game that in my head is being pulled from here. Jesus, Shurkov, my God, dude, what is all these gift subs? What's happening? You broke Streamlabs. Can't believe it's text and you guys broke it. That's insane. Thank you. Microsoft Showcase was booty. It was fine. Like, it very much was specifically designed for like Xbox fans, is what it felt like. It wasn't really gonna bridge the gap between everybody. Anyway, if we can, let's enter. Does he read YouTube chat? Yeah, I do. Oh, you better believe it. And if you say I don't, I'm gonna get rid of you. Let's. Killer Beats, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Let's go into sub mode on Twitch. Yeah, let's go into sub mode on Twitch. And even on YouTube right now, we have a pretty long regular subscriber mode that's activated at the moment. So we should be good. Chat, it's an unwritten rule that if you show up in the YouTube chat and you're like, man, Max doesn't even read the YouTube chat, you just get banned and you never get to talk again. Like, it's like you have to, and you have to pray that I didn't see your message. You have to pray that some other chatter like warns you, like, hey, no, he does read YouTube chat, and don't say that or else you get banned, because it's an unwritten rule. You know, the YouTube chat is a Wild West. Twitch chat is essentially a conditioned community that we've been around for a very long time. So, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. You know how it goes. We have to have crazy rules. Anyway. Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. You guys got to give me 5 gift subs each. You guys got to go to the other channels and you know, and give gift subs to all the other people too. That's part of the agreement. Graphic. Damn, thanks for the 20. Holy crap. The Bloodborne remake. Yeah, I'll put in a solid 2,000 gift subs on that shit. If it's a PC remaster, yeah, that's worth 500 gift subs. It's not nearly as much as it was before. D-Hoop, thanks for the 10, dude. That's crazy. A Bloodborne PC release isn't worth nearly as much as it was before, because We have Bloodborne on PC already. I mean, to be real, fans, Sony, you waited too long. You simply just waited too long. Ultimate Marvel 3 rollback. Hey, yeah. RE9 demo. Hey, yeah. I mean, it's getting pretty close. Actually, we're getting pretty close. I'm going to say right now, if we don't get an RE9 demo at this show, like a Shadow Drop demo, then that shit's probably not happening. This game's like 2 weeks away. Like legit 2 weeks away. So, yeah. Yeah, you know. Virtua Fighter 6, a real trailer? That can happen here. Tokon new characters? Expected. I mean, this is the place to do it, so we'll see. Crazy Taxi, where is it, you stupid bastards? God. What about Sega Super Game? That's Crazy Taxi. Killer Instinct port, yes. 100 gift subs on that. PSO Baby. FF Tactics DLC. Somehow, Marvel vs. Capcom 4 returned. Hell yeah, that's 10,000 gift subs. Let's just break it. Let's just break the bank. Destroy it. Rend it to the ground. Velius, thank you. Holy shit. It's a Stoner Chief. Jesus. You guys are losing it. Teddy makes games. You guys are losing it. We don't know if anything's happened yet. We don't have any confirmation. But thank you. 7 minutes. All right. We got a few minutes. Wolverine gameplay. That's pretty much not happening. Yeah, this was revealed. Wolverine gameplay's not happening. We can just take it off there. Yeah, give me a Tekken 4 or 5 PS2 port. I think that'd be great. Similar to Soul Calibur 3 as well as the Tekken 3 port. I'd be super down. Azeker, thanks for the 20. Jesus, dude. Jesus. God of War 1 remake. 100 gift subs. A FromSoft Mecha Souls Mescaflone. Yeah. Mescaflone. Hell yeah. It's not a typo. I want Miyazaki. That's what it is. It's Miyazaki Escaflone. Mescaflone. That's what it is. Not a typo. Strive 2.0. I want to see it. Yervingale. Damn. Thanks for the 20 as well. Last of Us 1 remake. Remastered. Reimagined. Something. 10 gift subs. I'm not happy about it. Konami, you stupid bastards. Metal Gear Revengeance remake. 200 gift subs. It's practically a documentary at this point. Let's do it. It's the most relevant time in political history to release a Metal Gear Revengeance remake. What are we doing? You can make so much money. Jesus, dude. Dude, we forget well, I'm not going to say that. I was about to mention the part in the game where they literally farmed the children. So I won't mention that. It's getting a little too political. Just a tiny bit too much. Anyway, Dina Murra, thank you. Terrible shit. The memes, Jack. The memes. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of potential things on here. I'm looking forward to it. This potentially could be a very big show, or it's just, chat, we're going to turn this thing on, and it's like, we'd like to give you a quick reminder about Deathloop. Hey guys, Deathloop lead developer here, John Deathloop, here to talk to you about Deathloop and our recent update. And then he goes on for 27 minutes, and it's like, whoa, shit. Open rollback, baby, yeah. No sub bets on Chrono Trigger remake, not this time. No Limit David, thanks for the 10 gift subs, dude. No DMC6, chat, I don't buy it. Rock Prod, thank you. I'm not even gonna, I don't even want to humor it. I don't even want to humor it because it's like, I don't buy it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm only gonna put things up here that are purely fantastical, like a meme bet, or things that I would like to see happen. But I just don't see DMC6 happening anytime soon. At all. Elden Ring DLC? Dude, I have good news for you. I have really good news for you about Elden Ring DLC. Dude, did you ever think you wanted an Elden Ring like DLC of like a multiplayer mode where you have like 3 people that run around all the time and then you like fight big bosses together like it's a Souls-like / you know. I have good news for you. They don't exist. They don't look into it, and they don't exist. No more questions. They don't exist. Anyway, what are we looking at? How much time left? 4 minutos. The Asura's Wrath remake. You wish! You wish. SSX Tricky Remaster would be amazing. Bro, the closest thing you're getting to an SSX Tricky Remaster is the snowboarding game in Final Fantasy VII Part 3. I'm not shitting you. If you want your crazy arcadey, like, bombastic snowboarding game, it's pretty much FF7 at this point. Like, they're practically going to be... It's an assumption of mine that what they're putting into that game is going to be close to an SSX-like. Jeez, man. That's the spicy today we're here for, and you better believe it! There's too many people watching! Anyway, hi. Yo, boy fire, thank you. No, if you mean by me being spicy, I've been downplaying this DMC6 thing for days. I'm like, what? Who is this person? And people are like, but the voice actor for V retweeted it. I'm like, yeah, the voice actor for V also retweeted Marvel vs. Capcom 4 news, which was fake, like 4.5 years ago. So I'm not buying it, dude. I'm not buying one guy saying DMC6 is happening. And also, why would V be in it? That's a hot take, right? Isn't he done? Like, did we play Devil May Cry 5? Hold up. Like, let's just go back and think about this. Isn't that guy, like, gone? Anyway. I'm curious. Just curious. The spice is real. Need to be drinking more coffee. Oh, I gotta mute this. This is definitely gonna get us slam jam. Thank you, ma'am. Anyway, hi chat. 250,000 people watching. That's a high number for this shit. Subtext is watching. Damn, dude. All the FF7 boys are out today. Is the YouTube stream really behind? No, it's live. Is the YouTube stream itself really behind? I mean, not really. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude, there's multiple things happening tonight. Later tonight, the TOF trailer for the Avatar fighting game comes out, which we'll probably have to be live for at some point. And then I think after this is a Silent Hill thing that's going to be happening relatively soon. Let's do 4 times speed. Damn. Wow, that shit said live and it was straight up lying, chat. Wow. Wow, it was lying. Come on. Okay. There we go. It was lying. Okay, here we go. It's just a Thursday, chat, okay? It's just a Thursday, bro. It's just a Thursday. Come on, it's fine. We time traveled just a little bit. Count it down. Oh, that music, I know it. I know that music's gonna flag something. Count it down, 20 seconds. Don't pull another Pragmata moment. What if the Final Fantasy VII bring happens again? What if? What if the bring happens again? Damn, dude. All right, thank you guys for all the notifications and subs. I'm gonna pause this for now. Let's get into this. Let's start the show. Begin State of Play 2026. Begins.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Kenna 2? Kenna 2? Oh my god, I was joking.
A spirit guide?
It literally is.
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Kosmora.
It literally is.
I'm glad you're here.
This was a launch game on PS5, chat? I think.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside.
Damn, I'm seeing some
Along with
PSSR up in
the
this.
forgotten practice.
remember Simmons played the first game. He said it was all right.
Guides here
He's like, it's all right.
once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is a significant visual upgrade over the first one. Almost looks inspired by Horizon a bit.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you,
Parry
longing
mechanics.
for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
It looks really good. Whoa, it's got Okami stuff in it.
Unbound, may you depart.
They were like, bro, they're making Okami too? We have to hurry up. We have to hurry up. That's this. Wow. NPC.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kain, Scars of Kosmora.
After the amazing response
Kaina?
to Kain Bridge of Spirits in 2021,
Kenna.
the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kain has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Kosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kain discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat.
Was the first one a PlayStation Studios
epic
game?
boss battles, a larger,
Can't
richer
remember.
world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kaina, Scars of Kosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I can't remember if it was or not. It was an Epic exclusive? Ah, so interesting. This is coming to PS5 and PC. Okay. But it's PlayStation supported. Yeah, Ember Lab is not a PlayStation Studios. They just have PlayStation Studio support. Yeah, okay. Another PlayStation Studios game. Here we go.
Ago, in the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land
Multiplayer.
and subjugated
Yotei
its
multiplayer.
people. They were known as
That guy's headless.
the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many
Online up to 4
cut
players,
down.
yeah. Is it going to be a standalone mode? I can't remember if the previous one was. Jeez, this makes me realize how similar Yotei and Tsushima technically are to Neo 3 as well. Very different combat, though.
Nothing can stop the true warrior.
All this crazy, like, yokai stuff looks really
Not
Neo-ish.
even death.
Dude, that is almost out. Free DLC for Yotei owners. Gotcha.
Who do you think will come out on
PC
top,
version of
Sam?
Death Stranding 2?
You?
For me. I can't wait to find out.
Yep. Yup. Stuff is making sense so far. I think the first Death Stranding also took like a little bit of time for it to show up on PC as well. A little bit of time. Dude,
you
multiple
waiting,
games
huh?
in March already. Oh yeah, this zombie game, right? Zombie
I'm Mike
co-op
Booth from
game.
Bad Robot Games, and game director of Forloop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is Forloop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same.
It's kind of like a death loop. You know?
At the heart
Can't
of
believe
Forloop
Deathloop
is a
came back.
probability map, which combines alien technology and
Somehow
human ingenuity
Deathloop
to
came
plot your
back.
best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards,
Dude,
and
what the heck is
surprises.
this, Outrun?
Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending
Sometimes
drop pods
60,
and kill bots to
sometimes
stop.
15?
We've worked hard
Sometimes?
to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss.
That does not look fun.
Because the scanner's
While
body rotates
attempting to
like a
destroy the
3D
boss?
puzzle, You want to
Jesus.
spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids.
Seems like a lot.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game
Yeah, it
truly
looks like
great.
flexible Helldivers.
We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Yeah. Kind of like very quirky Helldivers in a way.
Hugh, look! What's this?
It's the game that doesn't exist.
That's the Earth. You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh.
Here comes the reveal that it's a
what were
Mega
you
Man
like as a
game.
kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
My name is Hugh Mega.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
Ugh. That's the same demo, right? That is the same demo.
That's
RE
6 now.
New RE trailer as well?
6 survives the Raccoon City all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the
Damn.
Pentagon.
The doctor is in.
You are an ignorant fool.
Those guys, I think, were the
Leon?
Crimson Heads.
We're running out of time.
Leon's dying! We know. We could tell.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Whoa.
That's where it all began for me.
Whoa.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Bro, what is happening? Bro, Leon in a big ass city.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
It's totally Sherry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be RPD. Hell yeah. Pander to me. That was totally Sherry. Just pander.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
No demo. They know you're gonna buy it anyway.
Let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain.
They know you're gonna buy it. No demo. That's the first time Resident Evil has not gotten a demo in a very long
and will
time.
be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel.
Oh yeah, this is one where they bring Kain and Raziel into the same
This
game,
remaster
right?
boasts updated HD graphics,
Wow.
a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark
That looked like Joe
Prophecy,
Mad art.
the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
It's actually like a remake.
Legacy of Kain Defiance
It's calling it a
Remastered launches
remaster.
next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Wow.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on
Bro,
the original PlayStation.
wait a minute. Are we talking Brigandine, the old ass PS1 strat
This fantasy
RPG?
war strategy RPG tells the story of six
We
heroes
literally
who rise
are.
against
Wow.
an empire invading with overwhelming
Jesus.
power.
I remember the cover to Brigandine.
Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Looks like the cover to a Shukiden game.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
What?
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。 本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
Wow. DOA 6 is getting updated with rollback netcode or something? Bro, they're updating DOA 6.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。
This technically was a PS4 game. Yeah.
今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など
They plan to release new characters and costumes through future updates? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. DOA 6 was also a Vita game? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Dude, what about netcode? Because that was the thing that was the problem. Free-to-play version? Wow.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している
The netcode was
対戦アクション
the
ゲームシリー
problem.
ズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを
That's crazy.
大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Oh, bro. So because there's a new goddamn DOA. That's why. Yeah. There you go. Neat. Cool. That's great. That's so much better than the previous CEO saying this shit is dead. Wow. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, that's the new Control game. I thought the guy had a different weapon.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting
It
closer.
looked almost DMC-ish.
Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a Resonant on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Ooh, gameplay trailer.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Damn, he had a DMC hammer.
We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
That guy's very stinky.
While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
It looks cool. It just looks like very, like Devil May Cry, like DMC. Which is fine because everything about DMC was kind of okay except it being called Devil May Cry.
Almost there, Zoe.
This is the dude, no, this is what it is. Dude, this is DMC 6. Like, some rando saw this early and thought this was Devil May Cry, 100%. And this is the DMC 6 that they were thinking about. Yeah, I think the combat lacks, like, in some ways, a little bit of, lacks impact? We haven't seen enough. That's cool.
I think I hear something. I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Cool music. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think the area they showed was a little dry.
Long ago, you were made for this night.
So
To
gold.
save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin.
Godfall 2?
I call you salvation.
Oh. Wait. It has Argent Metal? Doom with swords. This is a franchise, right? Or is this new? It looks so familiar to me. Crimson, it's not, it's new. Wow. Cool. Is this the Pokemon game? Yes. Yes, it is.
本題だ、ジョーカー兵。任務は分かっているが。
主の発見と討伐。
そうだ。
And sounds very near inspired. It even has 9S.
まさか進化したのか。
Still looks good. It still looks good. I mean, it was funny they put like what looked like two Souls-likes back to back.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beasts of Reincarnation.
Someone, do you tell me Game Freak was capable of this the whole time? No, this game's outsourced. Yeah, I found that out.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition.
Good for you, Rayman. Good for you.
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original
game.
Rayman. Including the
I'm happy,
1995
okay?
PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
This is what I wanted.
Discover the secrets behind
This is what we all
Rayman's
wanted.
development through a long-lost
Bro
playable
got baited
prototype
so hard.
restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design
Have they
documents
released, like,
and
Ape Escape and stuff like
never-before-heard
that?
Insights from the original creators.
Have they done that?
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant bah voilà notre console. On va
Careful now.
le jeu vidéo.
What lies ahead does not
Rayman
yet
30th
exist.
Anniversary Edition comes to
Somebody in
PS5
the
digitally
chat.
starting tomorrow.
Careful,
While
Max.
physical
What
editions
lies
will be
ahead
available
does
June
not yet
26th.
exist. Oh shit.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a
What was that
cursed
crazy thing people were sending me on Twitter earlier? It was like
Whip foes into
Bloodborne
oblivion,
Zelda.
burrow
It
under
looked
hazards and
crazy.
monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited-time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation
Whoa.
5 tomorrow.
Damn. Simmons gonna be all over that. Didn't this come out?
Set years before the events of the original game,
Oh.
this prologue tells the story of how
Oh.
Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting
Apparently
a
this was really
monstrous
good. It
force
was just short.
that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations.
Demo's on Switch 2
Ava
first. Gotcha.
Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Go on. Oh my god, this is not Rikimaru. Oh my god. It's kind of Tenchu-ish? Nope. Not really. It's like a... What? Interesting that it's an isometric game. Isometric stealth action? It can't, I don't think it can be called Tenchu, chat, because Tenchu technically belongs to... Who owns the rights? Activision? Is this the Vessel of Hatred?
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
It's a fucking chicken, bro! Holy shit! Mort the chicken! It's Mort the chicken too! It's Mort too! It's got it, he's back! We've played this game! We've played Mort 1! It's Mort the chicken too! That's crazy! This is so high effort. with a crazy chicken game. No, he... Forgok! Chad, I'm not lying. Mort's 2. It's Mort the Chicken 2. Wait for the title reveal. Shit. Shit. Oh. It's not. I'm bummed out. Bummed out. Be the racing game. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's see this.
To the Galactic League. Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. This is what the world needs to heal.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Actual story mode in a racing game? Cool ass looking. Wow, Burnout. Dude, Burnout death cams. Okay. Dude, I am playing that shit day 1, minute 1. My bitch ass is playing this minute 1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This game's not out yet?
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this
We already had like a whole state of play on this, did we not?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret
Yeah, it got
Service.
delayed. Oh.
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Looks very Uncharted-ish. Yeah. When you see way more gameplay, it looks really Uncharted-ish. It doesn't look bad. I don't think it looks bad. I don't know if it has, like, a really good hook yet, other than being 007. Why are we waiting so long? What are we building up to? This is Tokon.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners.
I'm gonna shut
I
up.
think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved.
Come on,
and
dude.
injecting them with new technology and new
Come
ways of
on.
designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
Come on, show us the 2.
We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Oh my god, Metal Gear. Okay. Oh, damn. Metal Gear 4. How?
There's one more thing I
Holy
must do.
shit.
One last punishment I must endure.
Did they really figure it out?
Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Wow.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP. The Sun's
Wow.
a control system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just
How long do you think this version of Metal Gear 4 will take to install? Dude, chat, Metal Gear 4 on PlayStation 3 took like 50 minutes to install.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes.
So,
they're bringing nukes into
the
Costa
second
Rica.
PSP game?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Is this game gonna have the Monster Hunter content?
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
It needs to have the Rathalos, right?
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Cool collection, you know? Pretty crazy that they're getting Metal Gear 4 working. It's out pretty soon. Ghost Babble's up. Wow! Wow. That's the Game Boy game, right?
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。
That game's apparently pretty
向
good.
けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売
All
さ
right,
れたメタルギア
Konami, producer of Metal Gear, we have a chance to make a gift sub bet happen.
第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。
We have a
そして
chance.
現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。
Final update. What?
初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッド
Whoa!
高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように
Interesting.
映像が美しく
I mean, the game loses a lot of its charm. Wow, the frame rate's also better too.
またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しています。
The
本
Revenge.
日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので
Revengeance, dude, come on.
ぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。 50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますのでこの機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。
Turn off my pain inhibitors!
最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Come on, bro! 10,000 gift subs! I can't believe it! Yes! It's happening! Chris is back! Ah! This is pretty much exactly what I wanted. Right? Pretty much is exactly what I wanted. This game also, did this game also not come out? It's out soon. The crazy ass snake demo. Huh. Whoa. What?
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty. By the grace of God, the King of France.
What? This looks like a new Castlevania game in the year of our Lord 2026. And it looks pretty sick. Wow, the art style, man. Wow. Motion Twin is the Dead Cells guys. So it's super similar to what like
so now,
Nintendo did with Metroid.
We appeal to you, Trevor Belmont.
Get an outside dev that loves this shit. Get them to make a game. Pretty sick. Kind of cool.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。
When's Lords of Shadow 3?
多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。
Visually looks great.
今回のタイトルでは
Holy
イビル
shit.
エンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないっていう方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Evil Empire did the Prince of Persia roguelite. That was fun. Oh, Naughty Dog's game. Intergalactic?
You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard.
Silent Hill?
You have to come back to me.
What's happening?
Come back to me, Simon.
It's definitely Silent Hill.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
European Hill? Euro Hill?
I keep trying to fix what happened. No matter what I do.
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Interesting. This is Silent Hill AF. It's a first-person game. Interesting. All right. All right. Damn, Konami's gonna put out PT before Kojima does? Dude, Konami, how many goddamn... Bloody Roar is back.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
Bloody Roar's looking crazy. I'm staying home.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Original IP or... Yeah, it is. It's like a single-player New Genesis game.
Minasan, こんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは
This is the Konami Direct. It really is.
私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからも
I like it that Konami's leadership has changed and they're just fully committed to making games again, dude. It's pretty crazy. I appreciate the commitment. The chance of things happening actually has a chance. That's Revengeance and, you know, Bloody Roar.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Oh, that looks very John Wickish. Yeah, he's moving Keanu-like. Yeah.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
It is a John Wick Taylor simulator. You don't do John Wick action, you play as this Taylor. That's way more interesting. Stop blanking his face out.
Grounded, stable, constant.
We know who it is, bro. You don't have to... Just show his face already. This looks like Keanu did the motion capture for this. He has all his Keanu-isms.
I believe you are ready, sir.
The most surprising thing would be if they show the face and it's like somebody else. Damn it.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi. Saber and Lionsgate. Huh. Oh, that's right. We haven't gotten the big marathon thing yet.
Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside. It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday! This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, Mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have.
He's still talking.
We're monsters.
I thought this was an SOS call.
Monsters.
Not a diary. It's funny, they're going for like horror in this trailer, and the visual aesthetic of the game is like the exact opposite of like scary. Looks like you're in a laser tag arena, dude.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Oh my god, that's like out in a few days.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei.
That's what that is?
At launch. From everyone here
Funny.
at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Dude, no Tokon would be crazy if even Tokon doesn't show up here. That would be crazy. If we've gone that long with like 8 months with no new
I'm
Tokon.
Kristen.
Thanks to
Brett,
Bungie for
you
that
got more
new
fighting
Wick
games for
marathon,
me?
Coming to PS5 on March 5th with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Hey, Brett's here again.
First, Marvel Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
Okay. Tell me you got Tekken 4
in collaboration with Marvel Games
or Tekken 5
together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go. In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
Makes sense.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few
Oh!
months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The PSP version? Wow! Whoa!
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade
Okay,
action to the
cool.
Classics catalog in May.
Dude, they brought back Tekken DR from
This
the
version also
PSP
offers
version.
gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock
You guys
4
had
or
the
PS5
PlayStation 3
controller,
version right
simulating
there.
The original light gun experience.
2 Namco games. All right. All right.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer
We were close,
adventure
dude.
about
I
teamwork
mean,
and
still
talking.
T5 is interesting. T5 DR is interesting.
Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries. That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Sorrowos gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down.
Ooh.
Let's take a look.
Okay. They said lots more. They said lots. L-O-T-S. It was plural.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros,
New
death
Returnal
only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
Oh.
I can't believe so many are gone.
You have a hub.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world.
Interesting.
Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around.
Oh no, it has music.
Eventually,
Oh, no.
you come across an alien device.
Oh no.
By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa.
Extreme.
Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted,
So
which
frantic.
alters them in both positive and negative ways.
I love it
which
that it's just
ramps up
video gamey as holy shit.
We can't wait for you to play Sorrowos when we launch on April 30th,
Is this getting a PC release
2026.
at the same on day and date? I think it might be PS5 only. Yeah, those mobs look pretty familiar. Oh, there's this Tsushima outfit. Oh. Oh. It's Tokon.
Trembles.
Oh my god.
Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable.
Okay.
You cannot stand against the storm.
Right.
Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm.
Magic is in the game. Wow.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one.
Finally! Jesus! Finally!
Get it done.
Finally! All right, I'm getting kind of excited.
Initiating attack.
Who the hell?
I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled.
Dude.
Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
Dude, they showed all the X-Men. That's all the X-Men that are in the game. Each one's gonna have a team of 4.
Together!
August 6th. That's a lot of information we're gonna have to check out. So they're gonna show it by teams. Gotcha. It was in English.
本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと、本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
Wow.
デンジャーは体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like
I don't think I've ever seen this character before. As a massive Marvel fan that's aware of everything and anything that was included in the X-Men comics issue 1 to 25 in the 90s, I don't know who the hell this is.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして
20 characters, yeah.
2026年8月6日に
August
発売いたします。
6th, yeah.
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of
She is the
editions
danger
and goodies,
room?
and we can't
Got it.
wait to share with you
That
some
makes
more
sense.
info.
Please shake it up and stay tuned.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. But she's the danger room. Got it. No questions. Oh my god. I think we're getting a gift sub. I think a gift sub bet's coming true. What? 1, 2, and 3?
Zeus! Your son has returned.
Wow! Wow, all of them?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down.
Not much done yet, but you know.
This project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby.
Trilogy?
Yeah.
The trilogy.
And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you, that's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support.
Ascension Remastered Online.
Cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh.
That's great. 3 remakes.
Yeah, all right, you can watch it now.
What if that's legit inspired by like the FF7 remake trilogy?
Go!
Before I was a father. Before I was a god.
What?
I was a Spartan.
Holy shit, what?
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction.
Bro, Kratos as a kid?
Is a decision.
In a Metroidvania?
Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga.
Wow.
And monsters.
That's a crazy announcement. That's such a huge commitment to so many God of War games. Not even including the big sequel, you know? Lore. Yeah, like legit. Boy of War, yeah. That's coming out this year. Wow.
This is only...
What the hell? What the hell? Shadow dropped, bro. Damn, dude. That's crazy to shadow drop that shit at the end. I wasn't wearing the shirt, chat. I wasn't wearing the shirt. That is a good show ending announcement, to be honest. Friggin' God of War getting a 3 remake trilogy and a shadow drop of like a big game. This was a pretty crazy state of play, dude. This is pretty crazy. Like most of the announcements, dude, they pretty much announced DOA 6 here today as well. I will, like, the Tokon part, seeing Wolverine does so much for me. The rest of the characters, sorta, you know, like, sorta. Oh, did I say DOA 6? Well, did I say DOA 7? DOA 6 was announced. and 7, both of them. It was a pretty friggin' good state of play. No FF7, which pretty much means that it's going to be around summertime. We're going to have to wait. But that's good. Here's the thing. That isn't exactly bad news to me, bro. Like, I'll be honest. Tokon is releasing around Avatar's release date. Jesus. I have to recap the Tokon stuff. I need to definitely recap what's going on. I will say the biggest announcement of the one, oh wait, what did we get gift sub wise? Hold up. No RE9 demo. No. Tokon new characters, anything? That happened. Crazy Taxi KI, PSO Tactics, Marvel Returns, Tekken 4 and 5 PS2 port? Oh no. Semantics. Oh no. That technically did not come true. It's the PS, so close, chat. We have to abide by it, dude. Konami, you stupid bastards. We were so close to greatness. 150. That's not bad. To be honest, chat, sometimes none of these come true. That was not, I think it was a legit good show. For the sake of it being a PlayStation show, I thought it was legit good. It could have tipped the scales if they ended with like a 1 minute teaser of like FF7. That would have tipped the scales, in my opinion. It would have been legendary, but all things considered, that was a very good show. The only other things that could have like really done it for the majority of like complainers, which are people that like Bloodborne and Final Fantasy VII, would have been Bloodborne and Final Fantasy VII. if they hinted at like a Bloodborne remake remaster or some shit, if they did that and then they also did the FF7 thing in the same state of play, that shit would have been fucking legendary. I think it was like an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was really good. There were some disappointments. No RE9 demo, I think, is somewhat disappointing. I think that is a little disappointing. 300 for 3 God of War games. Chat, how much does God of War 1 remake? How many? So do you think God of War 1 being remade equals 100 gift subs? Somehow you're translating that as God of War 2 and 3 remake equaling more gift subs? I hate to break it to you, but you're stupid. I wish I put that on there. I'm actually very happy that they're remaking the whole trilogy because God of War 3 is my favorite. But I wasn't thinking that. You have to learn how to read first. Read before you learn how to type. That's all I got to say. Let's put these in. Hold on a second. 150. Damn. That's expensive. Damn. Okay. Doing it. We're doing it. Oh, please update your payment details. Dude, can you chill? Bro, can you chill? Sweet Jesus, man. Hold on a sec, chat. Review. Every single time I try to make a gift sub now, this thing gets all bitchy. It gets all bitchy and complaining. We got to check out the Tokon stuff. Complete. Please? Please? There we go! It worked! It worked! I think it's because I had to split them up. I think I have to do like 150 and then 150 and then, you know, something like that. All right, take us out of sub mode if we possibly can. That was a very good state of play. I'm going to give it to Sony. Bro, Tekken 5 technically came back. That's insane. I have no clue how good the PSP version is. Like, I have zero clue. Shoutouts to Brett, by the way, making fighting game shit happen. I have no clue what in the dumb ass. Hold up. Where'd it go? Where are they at? There they are. Marathon, Server Slam, Spider-Man. This is the PSP version of Tekken 5.
Over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can
I have no clue. Very close to arcade version of T5? That can't be right, because arcade version of T5 is whack. T5 base arcade is whack, just like T5 base PlayStation. It's like Nina's broken. There's infinites and shit. DR is the one that everyone likes. So are we saying that if it's close to the PS3 version, that's great. That's actually mad cool. It's funny because we have a PS3 port of the game. Like, that exists. It doesn't have all the features. This game has like console-like features, you know? And T5 DR on PS3 is pretty much just an arcade port. It's like, here's versus mode. That's it, you know?
Expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
Cool. That's in March. Cool. Sorry, talking about fidelity. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Where's the DOA teaser? That's crazy, man. It doesn't even feel like that long ago that Konami was like, we don't want to touch Ninja Gaiden and we don't want to have anything to do with DOA. They were straight up like that. Was it before or after Castlevania? Silent Hill Transmission, there's that. It was before Castlevania. Brother. Was it? It was before the Metal Gear stuff?
By the grace of God, the King of France.
Where was this announcement at? Before MGS? I could have swore that they opened with MGS.
Occasion we they've brought today, and we hope
taken command of this immense army.
It was like 1/3 through it. Okay, hold up. I gotta get a bigger timeline.
Liquid's
Chill.
goal is to seize control of SOP.
Maximize!
The sons of the Patriots.
Metal Gear series, dude. Oh, I'm in the Konami section. I'm an idiot. Where the hell is the Koei Tecmo part?
showcasing a set.
It was much earlier.
We really rerun had.
This was the Capcom block.
Now let's return to the dark today. Koei Tecmo.
It was that early? It was like first 10 minutes? Hey, it's right in front of my fucking face. I dig the visuals. '30th anniversary. What is the actual 30th anniversary? Now in development for PS5? Now in development? So this is still... Is 30th anniversary this year? I'm a little concerned. The only concern I got is that DOA 6 is effectively coming back and the netcode is not being addressed. It was the one thing, dude. It was the one extremely unfortunate thing about that game where it's like, oh, this would be fun to play if it didn't suck. Dude, 3D fighters are back. Holy shit. Holy shit. 3D fighters are back. Virtua Fighter, DOA, and Tekken are now all competing for the current reign of like 3D fighters. The only thing that's missing is Soul Calibur. Enough time has passed, like straight up. That's all it is. Enough time has passed where we can get a new DOA game again. That's pretty much what it is. I would like to think that enough time is eventually going to pass for us to get another Soul Calibur. Man, I wish. Boy, howdy do I wish. And Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar has been gone for like 800 years, man. You're gonna have to do some convincing at Konami. Konami's making games, bro. The problem is they're not really making games outside of their wheelhouse. And you know, Bloody Roar, I don't even know if anybody at the company knows what that game is right now. Cool. Let me look up the Tokon trailer. I want to watch the Tokon trailer again, bro. So, I mean, the only thing I'm a little disappointed by in the Tokon trailer is that Wolverine being there makes sense, but we have like, it isn't a lot of the classic X-Men, right? Storm and Wolverine, I guess it's half of them, right? But the fact that like 4 X-Men is pretty much all you're getting, that's how they're splitting everything up. It's just like 4, 4, 4. So they're going to get like 4 Avengers, 4 X-Men, 4 Spider-Man characters. Let me see what you guys saw about Team Supers. I think I missed this. I think I missed this Team Super thing. Hold up. For Guardians of the Galaxy? I don't know. So I'm gonna look for gameplay stuff too. I wonder if anything's changing.
Let me Adam Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving.
They actually have English voices this time.
Time to end this.
She looks like she's gonna be mad easy to play.
I'll show you how the X-Men get it done.
Steve Bloom. Spike.
Initiating attack.
Danger.
I am all that
Bro,
remains of
what?
Shi'ar technology.
Chat, does this constitute a weirdo? Right? We said the game was going to have at least like 2 or 3 weirdos. But that was when we thought it was going to be like 24 to like 30 characters. This character seems pretty wild to me. Like anybody that is affiliated or knows X-Men from like the 90s era is going to go like, who? And then they're going to hear, oh, that's the Danger Room. Oh, okay. Seems pretty crazy. No bad guys. Not a single bad guy. Damn, everyone thought Magneto was going to be in the game. Maybe he's one of the actual bosses?
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
I like that her moveset is like Alyssa, but better. What about Doom's team? Yeah.
We are stronger together.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, you're telling me there's actually a reason to build the team? Oh, shit. Actual team building incentivization now? Like legit stuff? Not just you can get a couple more assists. Assemble. Dude, okay. All right. I don't know if it's an insta-kill. It's hard to tell if it is. Hard to tell if it is, but that is a direct, I'm curious how that works. That is a direct complaint that I've had since the beginning, where it's like, it doesn't feel like your team is that much different even when you get more characters, right? You don't really, you can just still keep playing with like the same couple characters, even if you extend the combos a little bit. It's like, yeah, so Storm didn't do the generic assist in the end. Really? Hold up. Let's take a look.
Danger.
She's cool looking. I mean, I dig the Wolverine costume. He has the Batman mask, though. He has the, sometimes they give him the Batman ass mask, and he got it in this one now. I really like that there's team up supers. I think that's great.
Finish this.
Who teams up with Ghost Rider? Yeah. Wait.
Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger.
I don't know.
Together.
PS has a Tokon blog. We're gonna check it out. Where did you see a unique Storm assist? Hold up. During the actual combo itself. Hold up. Yeah, let me check this out.
And get it done. You're cooked.
If we're saying that you see mid combo, not the generic assist, that's what we're looking for. That's a massive change, and it's very good. That's a generic. Wait. I wonder if the gunshot counts. Oh, also good observation. The exchange of the soul to the character is way faster. It's half as long, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Tagging is way quicker. That makes mix-ups more dangerous, straight up. It's on the cusp of reaction instead of being like, oh, there, it's over there now. That's very good.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains.
Hold on a second. Let me see. I don't see this unique assist stuff happening. Maybe it's here.
Prepare to be
Chill. 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 Hey, chill, bro. So chat, as a heads up, in the previous version of this game, when you called an assist during a block string and you called an assist during a combo string, the character would always do a generic beep, like a generic one-hit assist. So what happens with Storm here? She's doing her wind assist. Good call. It's not the generic assist. That is good. That's really good. In the Storm intro combo, she has a new move? Really? God, dude, God bless the surveys. That's massive. Straight up. That is massive. If that allows us to, like, because the thing is, it was like 3 directions, right? So there's always one direction that, how are they going to do it? Because that's all, I'm wondering how that's going to bind itself to the controller. Because your assists are forward, back, down. Maybe it's because she used an EX move. Is it an EX attack?
GR technology. Prepare to be disassembled.
Dude, what the fuck? Like, come on, dude. Just put it in the trailer. We literally can't tell. Like, my dude, we literally cannot tell. Like, it cuts right before.
Prepare to be.
It was an EX. Interesting. I wonder if you have to use EXs. That's still a little... That's better, but it's also like, if you have to use EXs to have a character's normal assist come out, that's better.
Disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Won't until another beta. If we get another beta, we've already had 2.
Let's finish this.
I mean, to be real, chat, how many characters? We've already seen 3/4 the roster now. We've seen 12 characters. So we've already seen the most of the characters that are in the game.
We are stronger together.
11? Did we not get 8? We got 8 back in June. And we just got 4. Oh, we got 3 because Storm. Yeah, that's right. One of them is Storm. So they're doing 3 character reveals per. Okay, you're right. Okay. Let me go check out that PlayStation blog. Let me see if there was anything at the beginning of the trailer has any more tidbits on assist usage.
Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm.
See, that feels like that could be a generic assist. You know, that feels like a generic assist.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul. Time to end this.
Damn, she has a teleport. That's the generic assist. Here's the thing. That was the generic assist, but it was also green, like the EX. Right? It was also green like the EX. Huh. Funny.
I've got this one.
Yeah, it's always had that, you know? So I'm wondering...
I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
You're cooked?
Initiating attack.
Season Pass has 4 characters.
All that remains of
Already
shared
the Season Pass
technology.
announcement. Here, let's go check that out. Hold on. You're cooked, chat. Oh yeah, the year one, the ultimate version. Is this PS2 Spider-Man? Punk rock. Dang. Really old school, really old school. Holy shit. 4 characters a year. You know what's wild, chat? Even if, dude, even if they commit to the 10-year cycle that was proposed before, the game still has like 60 characters, about, even at a 10-year development phase, which is relatively, like, which is still relatively close to what versus games normally have. That's good, no? That's good. That's not bad. I mean, 60 characters in 4v4. Wait, yeah, no, 4, so we get 4, 10 years, 40, plus 20, 60. If they're able to commit to the full 10-year cycle that they were talking about. So that means that 60 characters after 10 years. '60 is more. No. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm saying 60 is more than enough. But like what I'm saying is when you hear a 10-year development cycle for a game, you start being like, dude, this game's going to have like 80 or 90 characters or something. Like you start, that's where your brain immediately goes, you know? You're like, holy shit, dude, this game's going to have so many characters, it's insane, or something like that. It starts to even out a little bit. A 4v4 game with 60 character roster that's like a true tag team game with 4v4, that starts to be like, yeah, that feels about right. It feels like very generous at that point, you know? Wow, these are crazy. Chromatic unlocks? They're actually giving characters new costumes? Huh. Lobby pet. Infinity Gauntlet. Pre-order start February 19th. Is every year guaranteed 4 though? I don't know. Is the game a true tag game though? We are trying to analyze the gameplay that's on display here and come to some conclusions of how much are they incentivizing tag building. And straight up, they are giving us an assemble team mechanic, which allows you to do a big dynamic, like boosted team super of some kind. So what does a true tag game mean? Oh, no, Tokon, the previous versions of Tokon we played could not figure out whether or not it wanted to be 1v1 or 4v4. Like, it straight up. It almost felt like something was being held back, which makes sense because we have not seen these mechanics until now. And yeah, like getting actual assemble team supers, that makes more sense. Okay, so now there's legit good reasons to assemble and build teams that gives you plausible rewards. This makes a lot more sense. Because this has probably been in the books the entire time. It's just that it wasn't ready. Where's that that assemble team thing where it shows like all the characters which will assemble next? So yeah, Cap, Spider-Man, Doom, Ghost Rider. This is obviously X-Men, you know, but 5 teams, 4 characters each. Yeah. So we're going to get 3 more character reveal, 3 more character reveal, 3 more character reveal, 3 more character, probably every like 2 months. Probably every 2 months. It's got to be Team Spider-Man characters, you know? Doom should definitely be Team Villains. Damn, that'd be wonderful. That would be wonderful. If he's a villains team and you get straight up like 4 bad guys, please. Venom has to be over here. We have to reevaluate this shit. Because they already dedicated 1 weirdo, and there's probably 1 more mega weirdo in there. Iron Man's already in there. Yeah, and characters are already representing. So Kamala is somewhere. Iron Man, Kamala, and who else? There's 1 more. There's 8 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kamala. Star-Lord, thank you. So where does Star-Lord go? Huh. Good question. Good question. Spider-Man's team are the new Avengers? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. There's no Guardians. There's no Guardians team. These are the represented teams now. You can start. We can actually make a new list. We can make a new assumption list based on what's going to happen, and probably get a much better idea of what's happening. Iron Man's probably going to be under Avengers. Yeah. Yeah. Venom is 99% lock-in. I hope for you for any characters you want in the roster. I don't think anything I wanted is making in the roster. No. However, I already said this before. I don't think anything I'm personally invested in is going to make it into the roster. Venom will be cool. I'm really happy to see Wolverine. That makes me feel a lot better. However, I am happy that the game is changing. Like straight up, we saw different assist usage mid combo or mid block string or something. I was willing to dude, we could have an entire Fantastic Four team. You can have Reed Richards and his weird ass family. You can have it. I personally just wanted the game to turn into something that's really fun to play. And it kind of felt like things were in the previous versions of the game being specifically held back. And now we're seeing why, because yeah, they've been legit holding off mechanics. They've literally been holding back mechanics because they were neither not ready yet or not ready to be shown. Which, you know, usually doesn't happen in most fighting games. Like usually they're mechanically open to showing stuff early on, and stuff doesn't usually change that much later on. But now that we're like 7 months from it coming out, maybe less than 7 months, yeah. Now they're leaning in and we're starting to see some shit, you know? Now it's like, oh, okay, so what else is going to be changing, man? Like what's happening?
Together!
This is a cool mechanic. This is pretty much the exact same stuff I was talking about. You know, it's the color scheme of all of these characters is weird to me. It is super weird that the X-Men team, the colors are just so not X-Men, right? There's something about it. They're so not like in my head of what I think of X-Men. It's like hella silver and blue. Like every single one is like silver and blue. It's interesting. Magneto would be like, bam, if Magneto was right there in this big red ass costume, yeah, it would definitely, it's closer to like what a modern interpretation of X-Men is, you know? They aren't uniformed, yeah. Well, I mean, they're not, but all I'm saying is the Jim Lee era X-Men is like the burned in defined, the show X-Men is the burned in defined element of what those characters like, you know, the color scheme of everything in my head of what it looks like. And this has a very distinct color scheme to it. You know, it's not 90s anymore. Yeah, they're not 90s looking at all. At all. It's funny because all the X-Men in the background are the ones that do, right? All these guys are like the ones from like a different world or some shit.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul!
Does she have an install? She does.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked.
Wolverine looks cool. He's an armored, grounded, like heavy. He's like a tank now.
I am all that remains of Shi'ar
That's a
technology.
wild character choice.
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger. Together!
I wonder if this is uncut. It's really hard to tell. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it's uncut. Let me go check out the trailer. Hold on a second. Or the what's it called? The page, the Sony page. Sony blog or PlayStation blog. Let me see. I got to add this in here. God of War Shadow Drop is pretty nuts. All right, so the Unbreakable X-Men team, episode mode, different launch editions. A reborn X-Men team reassembled to face an approaching threat. Yeah. In response, the X-Men gather once more, however, due to the recent battle, many of the core X-Men members have been forced to withdraw from the front lines. With limited fighting strength available, Storm, guided by Xavier, steps up as leader to form a new unbreakable X-Men to confront... Well, that's why it's weird. Straight up. Dude, I feel like we got the vibe of that from the base level. I'm like, this is a weird-ass X-Men team, and they literally explain it in the story. They literally explain it. They are there because all of the normal X-Men characters are busy. I'm like, okay. Cool. So Storm's the team leader. Magic, Wolverine. The AI of the Danger Room, once used by the X-Men for training, which has gained autonomy and taken physical form. Got it. I knew that. Viewed with suspicion and persecuted by others, mutants face hostility from humanity. Despite this, the reborn X-Men press on. Inner conflict, strive to protect, yada, yada, yada. The decision the team will make and how their story will conclude is something we hope you look forward to discovering. Stepping back for a moment, the game will feature an episode mode. In collaboration with Marvel Games, we've adapted the narrative world and characters specifically for the game. More depicts the Marvel heroes and villains, including the X-Men standing against a new threat. Episode mode blends American comics and Japanese manga in a new form of storytelling adapted for a modern video game format. We have collaborated with renowned writer from the original Marvel comics to help keep the world and write the scenario. The story is presented as motion comics, centered around manga illustrated by celebrated artists. The game will feature full voice acting, 10 languages. Is it playable? And the game's music and audio will be supported spatial audio. Okay. Beyond visuals and sound, the mode will also use features of the PlayStation 5 DualSense wireless controller to deliver a tactile storytelling experience. We hope you look forward to the new way of experiencing Marvel stories distinct in comics or films made possible through games. Is it not a game? Is it just cutscenes? Is it like Guilty Gear? Is it like Arxis? Story mode. Yeah. Yeah, so people that don't know what this means, Arxis story modes like Guilty Gear Strive and Guilty Gear Xrd are effectively visual novels, right? With very minimal gameplay. They don't really play them. You kind of just like watch and absorb. It sounds like what it's going to be. It sounds Strive-like. Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ actually had a story mode. It was not a good one. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty rough. I thought this was going to be like that, but it sounds like it might be a bit closer to kind of just a more expansive movie. We need clarification on this. It very much is not talking about gameplay stuff, especially when it's saying that you're going to use your controller to deliver a storytelling experience. Interesting. Pre-order bonuses. We're excited to share the rewards available to players who jump in early. Their copy. Yeah, that stuff. Oh, chat. 100% it is not. I mean, I'll be surprised. The game's cheaper. It's just not as expensive. Straight up. Game is not full price. And it's not a modern day full price game. It's cheaper. The story mode probably does not like a gameplay mode. That's good that they're discounting the game a little bit. That's full price. Not now, dude. That's full price in where have you been living over the past 5 years? A normal PlayStation release game, chat, is $69.99. So 70 is the modern day full price past 2020. So don't get me wrong, I don't like it either. If it's Nintendo, it's 80. That's what's crazy. $60 was normal for like the Xbox, the PS4 era, you know? I don't like that, but this is either just like goodwill or is there a reason? I wonder if it's a game where like you have these story mode elements, but I wonder how much of the game is you playing online against people. Like how much how much 60 isn't bad. No, it's discounted. That's a good thing. It means more people have a chance to buy it. But I'm curious on content, you know? Hearing about story mode is good, but I'm a stickler for like if there's a story mode in a game, I want to play it, you know? I do want to play it. It prevented me from ever checking out the Guilty Gear stuff, even back when like Xrd was out. Why is EU more expensive? You know, reasons. The Digital Deluxe Edition, pre-order incentives, Ultimate Edition launches on August 6th. Pre-orders go up in a few days. Cool. Yeah, cool. I still have some questions. I definitely have some questions. I think, you know, I feel like the trailer did not want to lean in on showing too much gameplay stuff while still revealing a big new gameplay element. It's funny. It's like, oh, dude, did you legit show us a multitude of new assists in there? Did you do that? But they kind of do. There's like one example of it. So it's like, that's the stuff I kind of want to know the most, you know? Gameplay during Dev Talk had more stuff. Yeah, let me go check that out. Let's go back to the PlayStation State of Play video. They were showing some more gameplay stuff. DLC is $25. That's not bad. That's like a bit over $6 per character. That's not bad. That's not Bandai Namco prices. It's not bad at all.
Savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor.
Yeah, we'll check the Silent Hill thing in a sec, chat.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思ってい
Dude,
ます
that X-Men team is crazy. Like, they did not play it safe at all.
We're super stoked.
Magic is the one that's like an edition that's pretty popular.
Unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で
This is new
しな
footage.
がらテレポーテーションで
Dude, they cut from it. I swear to Christ. They're doing it on purpose. I swear to God. They're actually doing this on purpose, dude. They hate us. The guys that are looking at gameplay shit, they hate us.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で
As soon as she's about to come in and do something, they cut away. They know. they know. Come on.
しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
What just happened? Hold up.
だからテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
She got hit out of it. She got hit out of it, dude. That's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. The laser bounced back and hit Storm out of the assist that we were about to see. So that cut again. They're still hiding it.
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
So, again, okay, hold up. Again,
some of his claw swipes
Wolverine knocks down, and I can't tell if they're doing generic assist.
So he's literally
okay. This is generic Spider-Man assist. All right,
going to be able
that is the generic Spider-Man assist. We only had a few frames to find it, but it is. So that's like the way it's always been. That's the generic assist as well. Because it causes the sliding, you know, the tumble.
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running.
That was the neutral Iron Man assist with Iron Man beam. It's driving me insane. Holy shit, dude. I think this feels very intentional. I don't know what the hell's happening, dude. This seems this is crazy. I literally okay. It's Cap doing the generic. It's Iron Man doing generic assist. Okay, so still no examples of like any different thing. They do not want us to look into gameplay stuff, man. That's crazy. It's like the one thing that all the fighting game players that played this want to know about. It's like, all right, so assist calling is weird. Can we see how that changes? And we have one example of it maybe changing in the trailer, but every other time we look for examples, they all cut. They all cut it right before.
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and...
Okay, yeah, that was it. And the magic combo Storm starts doing wind assist. In the trailer? Yeah. 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 In this. Okay, hold up.
Coming battle. The world may hate us.
The magic combo. Oh, I went back way too far. Did they talk about this assemble mechanic? Like the game has changed.
最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと、本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to
Yeah, the combo we first analyzed had Storm doing something different.
Unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を
Yeah, no, this is wait.
大きな剣で制しながらテレ
No, this shit all cuts before we get to look. This is the same issue we were running into before. Every time it's about to show an assist happening, it either gets interrupted or cuts. Anyway. Yeah. Assemble looks like an insta-kill. That would be fascinating, you know? That would be interesting. If you somehow build up to like a big attack, that was literally a complaint, which is like, yeah, like why doesn't our team do something unique and different when we're all together? Like what? And it looks like they're legit doing that. They're legit doing that.
An unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're
trap zoner. All right. All right. We got to see a bit. We got to see a bit. Silent Hill in 5 minutes. Yeah, we can check it up. Let's see. Seems like an insta-kill 4v1 because it only shows one character getting hit by all of that. Good point. I want to know more. I wish they talked about it in the blog. We literally saw a whole new mechanic, dude. Like, an entire new thing. I'm gonna play the God of War game. The 2D one? Probably not. I think it's cool, but probably not. I want to play the God of War remake when eventually that shows up. Hold up. Where is the Silent Hill thing at? Silent Hill stream. Silent Hill official. Premiere. Yeah, I don't mind checking this out. Let's see what's going on. Do you think they'll keep the sex minigames? Dude, they'll make the whole game that, you know? They'll take out the combat. Yeah, I think that's what they should do. For sure. They should just make the entirety of God of War 1, 2, and 3 only the sex minigames. And nothing about it is him, like, fighting gods or anything. It's just Kratos having sex. Oh, yeah. That's probably what they're gonna do. That's the new audience they're trying to hit. Yo, J Chrome, thank you. Chat. So I get to talk about it now while we're waiting for this Silent Hill thing. FF7 was obviously not announced. So they're not doing the traditional marketing around it. Like things are not following any usual usual path. So Summer Games Fest is looking pretty good. And that'll likely be a big reveal. It won't even be a teaser. It'll likely be a huge drop. Like a lot of shit, like full gameplay. So delay. I mean, dude, we don't have any delay because there's no time frame for when the game is out, you know? Everyone's been presuming that the game is going to be out next year, around early next year for the 30th anniversary. There's a big presumption of that because it makes a lot of sense. But still, there is no delay because there's no actual date. This is all stuff that we've been hoping that they were going to do, you know? We only know that it's just been in development and they've been talking about it a lot. They've definitely been discussing it a lot. As a reminder, there's another state of play that traditionally happens every single year in May, right? And where has Final Fantasy VII shown up in the past? Not at the February State of Play. It's usually at the one right before Summer Games Fest. So, I don't know. There's pretty much anything that happens after this point, chat, it could show up. Honestly, it could show up. If you're scared FF7 Part 3 is going to go against the marketing of GTA 6, no, I wouldn't be too worried about that. The audiences are much different, man. Right? Did they also do a Square Enix specific showcase before Rebirth? They did. No, they had like a literal Final Fantasy VII showcase put on by Square. You know? What did our nuts land today close to orbit? I mean, I think for most people, this was an incredible state of play, especially with the God of War announcement. This was an incredible state of play, dude. Remake, dude, them committing to a 3-game remake, which has not happened yet outside of like Final Fantasy VII. My dude, like they committed to remaking, not remastering, remaking 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit, dude. Like that's insane. So that's a pretty big thing to do.
Minasan, konnichiwa. サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサー岡本元井です。2022年の発表以来、長い間お待たせしましたが、本日は待望のタイトルサイレントヒルタウンフォールのニュースや情報をついに皆さんにお届けできることを嬉しく思います。本日ソニーのステートオブプレイでトレーラーを公開し、プレイステーション5、Steam、エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録を開始しました。皆様ぜひご登録よろしくお願いいたします。さらにこの配信独占の最新情報もご用意しています。まずは本プロジェクトのパートナーをご紹介しましょう。アナプルナインタラクティブのインタラクティブ&ニューメディア部門プレジデントビクター・サンチェスさんとゲーム部門責任者のリアン・ゲームさん、そしてスクリーンバーンドライター兼ディレクターのジョン・マッケランさんをお迎えしています。
Everybody's in this spooky fog-lit room. They just are like...
At Annapurna, we're always looking to push the boundaries of storytelling.
I think it's funny.
And we couldn't be more excited and honored to have the opportunity to work with you and the entire team at Konami to co-publish Silent Hill Townfall. Annapurna Interactive is a publisher that not only looks for great stories to tell, but also great teams to tell those stories. And we're so pleased to partner with the very special development team that created Silent Hill Townfall, John, and the entire team at Screenburn Interactive.
And this project came about because the team at Annapurna and the team at Screenburn are really passionate about Silent Hill. We're very excited about the unique stories that we're able to tell in this amazing franchise. It's also important to us at Annapurna
there
that
are
the
people
developers we partner with
on the
really
roof
love the IP
shaking
that they're
those
working
lights.
on, and that's exactly what we have with Screenburn.
Yeah, as a fan of the series ever since the release of the first game, it's a real pleasure and an honor to be here today to talk about Townfall. The entire development team and I are so excited to finally be able to share our first look after so many years of development out of sight.
Was that Hector from NetherRealm back in the day?
それではまず本日公開されたサイレントヒルタウンホールのリビールトレー
Dude,
ラ
the
ーを
last
振
time I
り返
talked
り
to
ましょ
Hector
う。
was, Jesus, SoCal Regionals like 2014 or some shit. It is? Wow. He used to be the old community manager for NetherRealm way back in the day. In between like Injustice and Mortal Kombat X.
I can't stay in this realm forever. I know this is going to be hard.
Let me check stuff, chat. Hold on.
But you have to come back to me.
I'm really excited. The biggest thing I'm concerned about for DOA is netcode, man. It's just online play. No Virtua Fighter. Yeah. There are still several things that are looming now that we're waiting announcements on, like VF and FF7.
I woke up in the water again.
Did you miss a DOA announcement? Yeah, pretty much DOA 7 was announced, but it's announced that it's in development.
This time it's...
No Sega anything. Nothing.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do...
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
We just saw this trailer, Chad. It was just at the PlayStation show.
前回のティザートレーラーから続く形でついにあのポケットテレビの持ち主が明らかになりました。このトレーラーはタウンフォールの本質、そしてサイレントヒルら
Oh
し
yeah,
さを
dude,
しっ
no
かり
talk
と
about
捉えています。
PSSR. Good point.
And we can see from the
Good
trailer
point.
that debuted today that Townfall clearly embodies the DNA of the Silent Hill franchise. It also has quite a unique take, which we know has been really important to the team at Screenburn. And part of that uniqueness comes from their own identity, their perspectives, their history, and their style. So John, we'd love viewers to learn more about Screenburn and your team's history and the work you've done on Silent Hill Townfall.
Absolutely. Our main objectives were to make a game that could feel specific to the team who made it, to bring something new to the series in terms of setting, and to really think about what Silent Hill, both in concept and gameplay, could look like through a Screenburn lens.
Yeah, and it's this lens that appealed to us so much when we started working with you and Screenburn, many years ago. And we knew that with Annapurna's partnership with Konami helping to guide the project, that the three teams together could produce something original, exciting for the fans, and show Silent Hill in a way that hadn't been seen before.
皆様、情熱あるメッセージ本当にありがとうございます。サイレントヒルの伝統を受け継ぎつつも、新しいチームごとに世界観やテーマ、美学がどのように解釈されるかを示すことはとても重要です。ここでスクリーンバーンインタラクティブと本作を形作る人々の姿をご覧いただきましょう。
We've got our previous games that we worked on over the years. So Super Arclight was our first title that we released back in 2016. Stories Untold 2017, Observation 2019, and then Silent Hill soon. Our little collection of Silent Hill games, the thought that we're going to be slotted in at the end there, it is a genuine honor to work with the franchise and to contribute to it. After we shipped Observation, we were kind of like figuring out what we were going to do next. And then we got this call from Annapurna to ask us what we would do with Silent Hill. That froze us in our tracks. It's not an opportunity we ever thought we'd get, but it's one we knew we all wanted right away. We pulled together a pitch of what we felt would be a really cool, unique screen burn take and brought it to Konami, and we were delighted that they loved the idea. It was like, this is exactly what we need. This is what we want to do, and we want you to go for it. And so to have their trust in us, both Annapurna and Konami, is a huge honor.
It's good they're actually showing more gameplay.
So yeah, this is
if you can call that gameplay.
Lives and where design lives.
My name's Graham McKellen. I'm the lead game designer. John is my brother, so we've known each other for a while. We have a lot of the same experiences, films that we watched when we grew up, games that we played. That allows us to work really well together when it comes to finding the synergy between narrative and game design. Very early, we agreed that we wanted to present this game in first person. And first person is, you know, you have a more limited field of view. There's things happening off screen which you're not always aware of, and you know, as we know in horror, what happens off screen is sometimes more scarier than what happens right in front of you. How we use the perspective to induce the horror, anxiety, and fear, but then at the same time trying to find the balance to that, which is what can we give the player?
You know, one of the first things we set out to do was like, what can we do with the radio that's not been done before? What can we do that kind of gives it a new function, a new aesthetic, but it feels Silent Hill, the analog tech that's kind of been my visual.
This looks like the town you live in? I'm sorry.
Done, like, even in our previous games, has been as close to real life technology as we can get. This is a very small handheld TV, but kind of inspired the CRTV.
The CRTV is, you know, our take on the classic radio. We knew we wanted to have the player bring it up and actually use it, so we were really keen on having the player tune with the CRTV, actually go through the frequencies, discover narrative content, but also being able to use it as a tool to see where enemies were. So yeah, we teach the peak mechanic, which gives the player a little bit extra mobility around where the camera can be. So you can peek up and to the sides to see around corners or over walls.
I keep doing this as I lean.
And it's really important for the first-person perspective, giving the player that extra control over the camera.
For a long time, this game we felt might just be Northern Europe, you know, and not lock it down to Scotland. There was a drive to create something that felt authentic to us, and it kind of felt natural to kind of bring it home.
You didn't think there'd be another Silent Hill game after you just said Silent Hill F? They're leaning in, dude.
Very obviously Silent Hill, misty, foggy environment.
They're going all the way.
Like a walk to school when I was growing up, because you know I've grown up in towns like this, in a small fishing town that's kind of similar to St. Amelia. It's a beautifully epic, grey, drizzly environment, and we're bringing that to the game.
It just feels so real, especially when you're going through it in first person. You kind of feel like you're there. It's so detailed, every single thing, and it's all connected to the story.
A very personal story, I know for John as well.
I would have been about 17 or 18 when the first game came out, and I was really ill, high fever, all this kind of stuff. I know I finished it, but the experience I have was like a fever dream, because it literally was. To this day, I've never played it again, because I kind of don't want to know whether what happened that night was real or not. Drawn to the fog ever since. And I think now that we're actually responsible for it and we're actually kind of pulling the rest of the team in, and now we're looking forward to bringing the fans into that fever dream too.
That reveal. 皆さんありがとうございました。自分たちの仕事だけでなく、サイレントヒルの歴史や意味に強い情熱を持つ開発者の姿を目にするのはとても刺激的ですね。各チームがそれぞれのビジョンをサイレントヒルに持ち込み、新しい体験をどのように形作ったのかがよくわかります。 さて、公開されたばかりのトレーラーについて語るべきことがたくさんあります。最も注目すべきは本作が一人称視点である点でしょう。過去作にも一人称要素はあるものの、10時間を超える長編作品としてこの方式を採用したのはタウンフォールがシリーズ史上初めてです。この視点の変化によりプレイヤーはサイレントヒルの恐怖を新たな
It's funny because it's like we actually ended up getting the super spooky first-person Silent Hill game officially from Konami. And I wouldn't be surprised if this one comes out before PT or not PT from Kojima.
Every feature of the game has been designed with this perspective.
Oh, short
in mind,
message.
But always making sure that while we
I
see
forgot
the
about that
world in
one.
this new way, the experience still feels distinctly Silent Hill. A big part of that experience is centered around enemies and how our protagonist Simon will encounter them. Familiar tools from the world of Silent Hill are all available, planks of wood, pipes, and ranged weapons like the pistol, but the ability to sneak, hide, and evade brings a new element of choice to the combat, where resorting to violence isn't the only option. In fact, with the aid of the pocket television, known as the CRTV in the game, evasion is every bit as useful a survival technique as facing enemies head-on. Players are encouraged to experiment and find a playstyle that suits them while being mindful of the resources and the opportunities that surround them.
Yeah, dude, that thing looks extremely Alien Isolation-like. Having this constant, that is, I use that way more than any other item in Alien Isolation, you know?
見た目、手触りの面でとても映画的な表現になっています。
Indeed. That additional level of fine control provided to the player works especially well in first person, and it allows players to cautiously assess an encounter before they make a decision to evade or charge in. In first person, features like the peek or the CRTV become more immersive, rendering details up close in the character's hands and all in a tactile and physical way rather than using on-screen HUD elements. These features really shine in first person, and as the game progresses, players will be challenged in many different ways. Using the right technique at the right time is vital for Simon's survival.
ジョンさん、次は新主人公サイモン・オーデルに目を向けてみましょう。シリーズのキャラクターは皆心に重いものを抱えていますが、
Both of those games
サイモンも
work
例外ではあ
great.
りません。彼は多層的で不安定、そして非常に人間的です。トレーラー冒頭で主人公であるサイモンが今回舞台となる町セントアメリアに縁があることが示唆され、彼の困難な旅が始まります。ジョンさん、彼が島へ向かう事情、そしてプレイヤーが踏み入れる物語について視聴者の皆様に特別に教えてもらえますか？
Well, I knew when beginning to write the game that fans would have certain expectations about the worlds, characters, and the themes that permeate the series. I wanted to both lean into those expectations in some ways and subvert them in others. Guilt is a strong theme throughout Silent Hill's many stories, and I wanted to dive deeper into the various different ways that guilt can manifest, where it comes from, what it can do to people, and how, if you can, come to accept or resolve it. So while those narrative themes are distinctly Silent Hill, we're looking at and interpreting those themes in a very different way.
ゲームの冒頭、サイモンは物事を終わらせてほしい、それが正しいことだと告げる謎の電話を受け取ります。
Chat, was there also a Tekken talk this week as well?
サイモン自身も向かう先が分かっていないように見えます。
Well, a core component of our team's narrative style that has been present in all of our previous games is mystery. Simon's journey through the town is layered with nuance and questions, where players will gradually uncover both small details and big reveals, and they'll be kept guessing throughout. There are other characters to meet along the way too, and understanding Simon's connection to them is key to the narrative. Some mysteries will pay off as the game progresses, and some will deepen further, inviting players to dive deep into the world and the details spread around the town.
サイモンの旅がどのようなものになるのか楽しみにしていただければと思います。
Did it just start? Yeah,
さ
like
て次はタウン
an
フ
hour
ォー
and
ル
a
の
half
舞
ago.
台となる町セントアメリアについてご
Actually,
紹介しましょう。
2.5 hours ago.
サイレントヒルのキャラクタ
It just
ー
started.
を町と切り離すことはできません。世界は彼らを映し出し、試し、変えていきます。サイモンの旅を理解するには、彼が身を置く町を理解する必要があります。 それではセンターメディアのインスピレーションとなったスコットランドの実際の場所を見てみましょう。
スコットランド。I don't know if it's the photography, but this place just looks dreary.
So we're going to go to the East
Shit looks like
Scotland.
European Seattle.
Referenced a lot in the game. Graham and I have been many times over the years. We took Paul up when he joined the team. And I think this is Linda's first time.
It is, yeah.
So they're going to get a bit of a shock.
Nope, just Scotland. Yeah, that's, you know,
As a QA
that's just the
lead,
UK. It's true.
I think I have played probably 3,000 hours of this game, but I've actually never explored those real towns, so I'm excited to see it.
It's the smell and the wind and the, you know, the sound of the place. All of that together is what you're trying to recreate. You're not just trying to recreate the visuals. You're trying to recreate the vibe. And there's no better way of doing it than spending time there.
It's really important to not live your life behind a lens and just absorb the place when you're there. So I suppose it's always important for artists to get out and see the place that they're supposed to be making.
You get there, why is everything wet?
Well, I dragged the paper with me. I was like, I need someone in front of the camera when I take these images. Fog was so
Everything
dense,
is so damp.
that when we came out here, we got to like this spot, and from here we couldn't see the coast anymore, and we couldn't tell which direction the coast was in, and we immediately felt like in danger. And we ended up with this shot here. The atmosphere is like blue and light. The sun was going down. Everything from that moment was when we kind of realized how this game was going to begin. We have this fog that rolls in on the east coast of Scotland called a har. I got pretty obsessed.
It has rained every single day so far in 2026 in the
Imagine what
UK.
the fog would look like. I could go to a town that looks like St. Amelia and find a fog that looks
Intrusive
like
thoughts.
and come back and
Constantly spiking the
On
brain.
my trips with me and be like, you got to come too, and they're like, really? It's 4 a.m. So that
Bitch,
when we
it
come
rained
back
for
to the
3
studio,
days
we can
here
try
and I
and
was
recreate what we
sad.
saw, not just what we saw.
Capital SAD, sad.
This was like the first beautiful corner that we did. And then as we get around this corner, yeah, it's literally the same.
It is actually, yeah.
Yep.
This is so cool.
Yep.
I hope we have that in the game, the seaweed.
This was the first pier I think we came to. And we walked along a bunch of other piers as well, just to kind of see the differences and, yeah, the kind of shapes that they make and how they're used, that kind of thing, you know. So this is it. This is very similar to St. Amelia pier.
So we're in St. Monans. This is the harbour town and was the first place that we built for the game. When I started to write the story about what this town was, what happened to this town, the isolation was a big factor. There's like an existential dread that comes with that. Silent Hill has always had a sense of like not being able to leave the town and face why you're there. That isolation isn't just for the protagonist, but also for the town. It's like they've got to do what they got to do. You just have to get on with it and you have to solve the problem. There's no running away.
It's surreal. I think it's because a lot of stuff are so similar to in-game, even like the slanted walls, the colors. Wherever the benches are placed is exactly the same as in-game.
These alleyways kind of snake through the entire town. They're really fun to walk up and down in real life, but when you've got a monster chasing you, it's just not a nice place to be.
Coming up there, this is one of the slopes that when I
You've done a
first
very
came
good
here, I
job
started looking at all the textures,
reproducing
and luckily
the
Unreal
visual
allows us
aesthetic,
with
you know?
Nanite to just sort of layer on loads of meshes and textures on top of each other. I don't know what this is. Bits of like rag and tarpaulin, like the glove, for instance, there. It's just like layers upon layers upon layers of life and history. You're mimicking several hundred years worth of life. That's what we aim to do. And a lot of the time, the player will just sort of walk around and absorb it, and they won't know why it feels like a real place, but the effort that we've put in will make them feel like it's a real place, and it will give them that sense of history, and yeah.
In the Tocon footage, when the devs are talking, Danger calls a grounded Iron Man assist
Definitely. For me
instead of the
personally, for
air
team,
one.
You know, we're all big fans. I think it's
Interesting.
an understatement to say big fans. You know, we're obsessed.
Interesting.
To be trusted with a franchise like this, it's an honor, and you know, we want to make sure we
It's good.
ace it, so we're
If
giving it our all
true,
to
that is
create something
good.
that's really new and really unique.
Because, yeah, when you're in the air, you only get air assists. It sucked. If you're lying, I will find you. Don't get my hopes up, though. I want to jump and call an assist, for Christ's sake.
センターメディアのインスピレーションや再現方法について貴重なお話をありがとうございました。細部へのこだわりが新しい世界観をリアルに感じさせています。こうした丁寧な作り込みはシリーズならではの大切な魅力です。最後にタウンホールの規模や構成についてお話ししましょう。
For sure. And while Annapurna has been primarily known over the last decade for independent games from smaller teams, Townfall is no small game. In fact, it's among some of the biggest games that we've ever published.
And while Screenburn is a relatively small development studio at about 30 people, they have been afforded the development time to really realize their creative vision for Townfall. And as a result, Townfall is a full-length, high-quality game that we can all present with confidence following Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社が手を組み作り上げた
Konami's trying. It's weird.
しっかり取り入れたタイトル
They're
となってい
legit
ます。
trying, dude.
今年皆さんにサイレントヒルタウンホールを実際にプレイしてもらえることを非常に楽しみにしています。
We're definitely not getting any Silent Hill 1. Yeah, I was about to say. We're not getting any Silent Hill 1 remake announcement here.
最後に視聴者の皆さん
This
に
is going to be a
向けて
follow-up
一言
from what
ずつ
this
メッ
was.
セージをお願いします。
We're so thankful for your patience, and we can't wait to show you more of what we have in store for you in Townfall. We see this project not only as our biggest and most ambitious game yet, but as a love letter to the series that inspired many of the team, myself included, to become game
They don't
developers
announce
in
one
the
remake,
first place.
right? But like actually
It's
showing
truly
it,
an
you know.
honor to be given this opportunity to contribute to the series, and on behalf
And that
of the
was
team
like
at Screenburn,
technically
thank you for your support
announced,
and your
you know?
encouragement over the years.
Technically
We've loved
announced.
working with the entire team at Screenburn and are very proud of the game they've created. Our goal at Annapurna is to support our developers so they can focus on making the best possible game. It's been amazing to see Townfall come to life throughout development. Thank you to Screenburn for their partnership, and thank you to Konami for trusting us with the Silent Hill franchise.
Silent Hill Townfall is a labor of love for everybody involved and a true collaboration across the three teams. From the amazing team in Scotland at Screenburn to the
Chat.
revered publisher Konami, not only in Japan
Is
but
the
around
God
the
of
world.
War
And
remake going to be
ourselves, who are
in
very humbled by the opportunity
over the
at
shoulder?
Annapurna to co-publish a game for the first time with an existing
Are
franchise.
they going to be
and
like
bring our
third-person
unique
beat 'em up
take
style?
to this historic franchise?
スクリーンバーン、アナ
It's
プ
a
ル
good
ナ、
question,
コナミ
right?
の3社で
Is it
長
going to
い
be
時間をか
modern?
けて作り上げて
Is
き
it
た
going to be a
作品
modern
を
Sony
発
game,
表するこ
or
と
is it
が
going to
で
be
き
like
て
the
本
classic
当に良か
PlayStation
った
2
です。
ones?
本日お見せした通り、
Third person over the shoulder is the way Sony makes their games now, right?
皆様ぜひ
Third
楽しみ
person
にお待
action.
ちください。
Or is it going to go
本
back
日お届け
to
したサイレン
the
トヒ
pulled
ルタ
back
ウ
beat 'em
ンホ
up
ール
style?
はプレイステーション
Kratos
5
gets
と
pretty tiny
Steam
in those
エピッ
games,
クゲ
man.
ームズにてビッシュリスト
Which
登
helps sell
録
the
受付
scale.
中です。
Kratos can
ぜ
get
ひ登
pretty
録をお
tiny.
願いいたします。また、
It is
サイレント
it
ヒル
isn't a
トランスミッ
remaster,
ション
it's
では
a
今後も
remake,
継
you
続
know?
してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。
I would say it's like it would be the classic style if it was a
本
remaster.
日はご視
If
聴
they're
いただ
just
き
like
誠にありがとうございまし
re-releasing
た。
it. But if they're remaking it, I'm in my head, a God of War 1 remake would not be like the OG at all. It would not. It would definitely be, yeah, like DMC cam, right? That's what the old games were. Devil May Cry cam, old Devil May Cry cam. The new one would be like 2018 style. Very curious. They're calling it a trilogy remake. Right, which makes me think they're doing 3 separate games, you know? 10520 in the Tokon thing. Hold on a second. Check that out.
新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズオリ
This game, she's gonna set up so many traps.
Hold up. Did I just see what you saw?
をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's gonna train the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's gonna...
Man, is it hard to tell. Dude, I feel like this shit is intentionally difficult to tell. Chat, what we're looking at is if a character is airborne in Tokon, they can only call an airborne assist, right?
She's trained the
Which sucks. It makes it very specific how you can use assist. It's an extreme limitation.
X-Men over years through battle
So we're looking to see if she is airborne and the assist comes out, because you have to be on the ground to get the laser assist to come out.
As a zoner in
It's almost like okay, she's airborne for sure. She pretty much called the assist right up there. The green shit, this is the assist call up here. And the assist call is Iron Man. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's really good news. Dude, actual pincer. Holy shit. Maybe, could this be a special move, maybe? Looks the same. No, bro. If this was the previous version of Tokon, Iron Man would be in the air, and he would call the assist in the air up here. And there would be no way for you to change that.
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this...
No, she's just doing a jumping air dash, and you see the assist call. The green spark is the assist call.
Years through battle simulation. So
it's right here. And Iron Man has done the ground assist. That's huge. That means it plays like a normal versus game, like a normal team game. And why is that such a big deal? Because calling assists was a nightmare. Like getting the thing you wanted to come out in the previous versions of Tokon was a nightmare. And like, yeah, why can't we call our grounded assists if we're jumping? Why cannot we call our normal assists when we're in combat, like mid-combo or in? Like everything always boiled down to a generic assist, where it's like, yeah, you only get to play the game this way. That's what the game kept telling us. You only get to play it this way. So we're like, dude, let us do normal assists during block strings and combo strings. That'll help. That'll make things feel a bit different than always being the same thing over and over again. This is a very good change. If this is where it goes to, this is a very good change. I'm going to be very happy. And there's a much higher probability of the game being fun. Just having a lot better of a time with this, you know? Thank God for the survey. Thank God for the survey, dude. Why would they obfuscate this info? I don't know, because it's not important. It really isn't. The one that really confuses me is that they have an entire new, like, four character team super mechanic that's really neat, and they don't talk about it at all. That's bizarre. That's actually bizarre that they just mention the characters and they don't talk about their new big ass team super. We know nothing about it. Like, that's the weird one, man. I'm like, okay, we just gotta wait. Fine-tuning, but showcasing. I'm sure. It did always feel like something was missing, you know? We've been saying this shit since we first played it. It always felt like something about this assemble mechanic feels like it's missing shit, you know? It feels like we're not being given the full picture. It's like, it's vapid. Like, it's like we get there and it's like, so we just make of it what we want. We're not given cool things. You need to make cool things. It's like, interesting. That's not how games normally work, but interesting. That's a fascinating idea. So anyway, I think it was just a level 4th super, three spliced together. Yeah, I'm curious, you know? It looked like it was like that's what they do in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They take like the halves of their supers and they put them in there. But we'll see. It looked like it was mostly cut up. But it's something. It gives you a legit incentivization to building the team and building your resources and doing a big cool thing. Like, yeah. Like video game shit. That makes sense. You legit don't see how it's a team super? Check it out. Watch. So,
finish this.
They do their big square combo, right? This is mash square, the combo with the whole team assembled. And then Storm finishes it and she goes into a completely unique arena.
Finish this.
Completely unique arena.
We are stronger.
All the characters are doing this thing now. By the way, this animation is not present anywhere else. Like all of the 4 characters like rushing forward like that. There's a little bit at the beginning of the intro to the characters, but they don't do this.
Together.
So they're assembling all on the same screen. Yeah, like we saw this in the very first trailer, but we didn't have any context for it. We didn't know like what the heck it was. So clearly the mechanic has been there for a long time. It's just we just thought it was trailer shit. We're like, oh, this is just trailer shit. No. This is a gameplay thing. And yeah, it doesn't look cinematically. It looks a little weird. Cinematically, it's a little funky because it just looks like it's a little bit of every single character's level 1 super kind of put together. So, but I feel like we're not seeing the full picture here, you know? I hope you get access to it outside of a square combo. Me too, you know? Me too. Yeah, they all remain in the grid area when they do this shit. So, yeah, they're still in the grid area. This is the big 4 characters come together to do something really cool, you know? I wonder, an interesting choice. Like if you cycle your assists, you can do this. Yeah, you know? Yeah. How am I feeling about this X-Men team? I'm not feeling it very much, but I'm very happy Wolverine's here. That would have been extremely tone deaf if he wasn't here, but he's here, you know? I think it's just going to be you assemble the whole team, you know? If you get the whole team in there, then yeah. That makes sense. My question is, can you only do the big assemble super if you're using the correct team? You know? Can you only do it if you have all X-Men characters? Can you only do it if you have all the Spider-Man characters? Probably not. I'd assume whatever team of 4 assholes you put together, that it would be very weird if you had to specifically use these characters. That would suck, you know? So probably not. That feels way too restrictive. If that's the case, that sucks. That actually big sucks, dude. Yeah, we need to do some new character predictions. We'll do it a bit later. I think we can do that maybe tonight before we get into streaming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We have no information, man. We have no information how this is going to work out. The fact that the Team Super does not show the characters interacting with each other in any way means that you can have any team. Yeah, that's what they did with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, there was Team Supers that did the exact same shit. Characters would start, and then they would jump in halfway through. And it's like, you got half a super and the other half of the super. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense. This isn't like... it isn't like this shit. Hold on a second. It isn't like this super.
Unyielding justice.
That isn't like this one. And this game died so fast, bro, that they didn't end up doing it for any other characters, and they clearly were.
There you go. It ain't over. Unyielding justice. You've done enough.
Yeah, that only happens if you have if you start the super with Winter Soldier and you have Cap on the same team. That only happens then. And it doesn't do any extra damage. It's just cool. It was very clear that they were going to do one for Mega Man X and Zero and Venom and Spider-Man if you just happen to have those 2 characters put together, you know? How did I feel about the music in this? I don't feel like I heard anything. Like, I felt like...
I'll show you how.
I don't remember any of the music in this trailer.
You cannot stand against the storm.
Feel the power of Mother Earth. Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. Here.
I don't really hear a lot of it. Sounds kind of generic.
Initiating attack.
Yeah, I didn't remember hearing any music, which is why we're listening.
I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, it doesn't really come across as like X-Men music. Comes across as like MCU music. In fact, like I don't know if it's trailer music or not. It seems like it could be trailer music, or if it's actually like a team theme. Hard to tell. What would you consider X-Men music? I mean, X-Men music. You know? Like, X-Men music sounds like X-Men music. The X-Men theme, you know? Like, come on. But that's the thing, is that it's not the X-Men. That's the whole point of the story, is that it is supposed to be the offshoots, right? The X-Men are not available. So these are the different, they call them something else, like the assembled X-Men, the B team, the C team, some shit like that. Unbreakable X-Men. Yeah, it's like a new mini team. Anyway, some pretty good news, you know? You know, and here's what I got to say to all the extremely emotional Final Fantasy VII fans. It's not the end. Right? We're not there. We're not there yet. I think it's actually kind of, I'm not that upset by it. The year of like Final Fantasy VII leading up to whatever the hell's happening, I'm not that upset by it. But at the same point, I am looking forward to it. I still have something desperately to look forward to that is going to be around the corner somewhere. We know it's somewhere. It's somewhere out there. It's going to be soon. This is the year for it, man. So to me, that's still a good thing, because once that begins, that's it. That is it. It will never happen again. So whether or not that's Summer Games Fest or some state of play in May, any of that kind of stuff, we shall see, you know? We shall see. So there's still easily something to really look forward to that we know is tangible and will be happening very soon, you know? So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited about that. I still think that's, yeah, we got something we can easily look forward to. This isn't the beginning of the end, you know? So we'll see. Wherever that is, we'll see. RE9 trailer rewatch. I think I'm okay. I think I'm just ready for RE9 to come out. I think I'm okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're going to see. RE9 looked pretty good, but I don't know if I want to frame by frame that shit again. I don't know. Star Wars Galactic Racer looked great. Yeah, that was a legit good state of play. Most games that were there were interesting. There wasn't anything that really was just like, oh god, this is just taking up time. I didn't really feel that for the majority of it. It felt like 90% that show was legit really good. Anyway, yeah, I'll come back. I'll stream tonight. We'll talk about it. We got stuff to play, things to do. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a good one. Shine on. I'll see you then. Peace.